Good evening and welcome to the Green Room, and many thanks to Charlie and of course Louise for putting in my earpiece. Speak to me, Dave. Hello Dave, how are you? Hello Charmaine, hello Francis.
How's it going?
How's things? I'm like your man that did the jump during the week, you know, getting ready, just 24 mile down. Right, well, let's get on with the show, and we have Charmaine and Francis here, and Charmaine and Francis are you running, you're organisers of this gig called Spooked?
Yeah.
Get Spooked.
Yeah, it's a Halloween themed gig.
Tell us more. What's going on?
Well, it's in the vault.
Right.
There's fancy dress, there's prizes and stuff like that. There's live music, and then there's a DJ afterwards. We've got some live bands, acoustic bands.
What time?
The music starts at 8.
Right, now where did you get the idea for this gig to come along?
It was really, it was actually Charmaine's idea for a Halloween themed gig. Just because Halloween.
And is this associated with the Vault or the Cavan Institute, or what is it?
It's well, I suppose it's a bit of both. We had to put on so many gigs for college throughout the year, and we decided to go for a Halloween kind of themed event, and the Vault is kind of a good place to do that.
So when you say you have to put on gigs, 4 or 5 gigs a year,
yeah,
is this part of your course?
Part of the course, yeah.
And what's the course?
It's music production.
Production?
Yeah.
So it's advanced.
Yeah, it's the advanced music production.
Is our Dave with you?
Yeah.
A word of advice here. Hold on now. Just do not. He's big, right? He's a big bloke. Just believe me. Pass no remarks on him. He's. I know Dave Van Staten a long time, and if there was he's saying to me, my audio is going to go off. No, well, because what I can do is I can say that Dave Van Staten is ever. No, you won't get it. Is Dave in the course with you, or is he tutor?
No, he's in the course.
He's a bluffer as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So should we all have to get by, like, you know?
He can sit at the back of the class because he see over everybody.
Oh yeah.
Unlike me and Charmaine, have to sit in the front.
I know.
Right now. I'm not being told this about Spooked and not about Dave. So, but we like mentioning Dave now and again. Spooked, right? So come on, Charmaine, tell us more. What act's going to be there? Who's performing? Is it fancy dress?
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It is fancy dress. So
Dave won't need a mask.
Yeah, you don't have to come as fancy dress if you want, but there is spot price if you do. There's loads of drinks promotions on the night as well, so that's all been put on, and there is some really good kind of acoustic singers. And
right, who like?
Well, we have a guy called Rhino. He's actually in the performance class in the college, and then we've another couple of guys who are in different bands. They're all from the college as well, and then we've give them a mention. Yeah, what sort of music is it? Okay, we have
Accessory to an Idiot.
They're kind of a rock band.
Right. Well, who is that? Accessory to an Idiot.
Accessory to an Idiot. Yeah.
We said we'd leave Dave out of it, but there we go.
Yeah, they're just starting out, so this will be their first live kind of gig.
Brilliant.
So it's good for them as well. Then we have
who's in that band now? Because I'm telling you're going to see all these people tomorrow or something. You mentioned the man, but you didn't mention me.
I know. Well, there's a guy called Adam. He's the guitarist in the band, and Michael is the drummer. They're from the production class, the first years in the college. I don't know the names of the rest of the band.
Francis, you're on the spot now. What's the names of the rest of the lads?
I wouldn't know.
First year 1 and first year 2.
Yeah.
I suppose we could get away with that.
Yeah, you're right.
Francis and Charmaine, are you performing? Are you in bands yourselves?
No, we're not.
This is purely production.
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't want us on stage?
No.
So your module is about event management more so than performance?
Well, no, it's
this particular module is event management, but the course is
music
more
production,
more
it's
engineering.
It's a bit of everything. There's a bit of performance, a bit of music production, a bit of event management. So there's a little bit of everything in it, you know.
Charmaine, you've worked in live sound before.
I have, yes.
Tell us about that now. With this programme, all joking aside now, people will be watching and saying, well, what did I do in the college? What did you learn? How did you get experience, and who have you worked with?
Well, I worked in Canada for like a couple of months.
Right.
So I was kind of a techie, just kind of doing a bit of odd stuff.
Yeah, tell us what the odd stuff is. Now, what's odd stuff? You're standing. Anyone want tea?
No, not making tea. It'd be just setting up for bands and doing sound checks and doing the lighting,
like a roadie,
and stuff like that. A roadie,
yeah,
in a venue. Then I do a lot of youth work as well in Navan, so I help out with gigs there. So
did you work in Northern Ireland during that?
No, I was studying in Northern Ireland.
Right. Where were you in North?
In Belfast.
Yeah, was it good up there? Is it?
It's brilliant. It's very good.
And what bands did you work with? Oh, was it festivals and a load of bands, or?
No, I worked with different bands in Canada. I worked with different bands. I don't really know.
Yeah, but it's all music, is it?
In Canada it was. In Canada it was all music. And
but you can't do conferences and stuff.
Oh yeah. I've done a bit of work experience doing like conferences and galas and stuff like that.
And again, people think that might be just setting up a couple of mics and switching them on and leaving them go.
No.
So give us a bit more detail in that.
It's well, you're setting up the visual side of it as well. It's a bit more complicated than just hooking up a few mics and
you have to test the mics, make sure it sounds right.
Test the mics, test all the visual aids and stuff like that.
Right, you see on the telly, you see a part of political broadcasts especially, right?
Okay, yeah.
You're both dreading this question. It's okay, it's perfectly normal. But you see a glass thing in front of the lectern, so to speak.
Yeah.
What's that about? What's that about?
I have no idea.
What?
I think it's just a stand.
Hold on. Your compadre is telling me it's an auto cue.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so there you are.
No idea.
Dave, I'll send these two out to you and you come in here and you talk. Francis, what about you? You have your own recording studio?
Yeah. It started off as kind of a wee small Pro Tools setup.
Yeah, but, where is it?
It's I actually converted the garage beside my house into a studio.
Where's that?
Kingscourt.
Kingscourt. And have you recorded it yet?
Yeah, I done an album for Hide in the Sky. They were doing an album during the summer, and I'm still kind of working on finishing that, so it should be finished by the end. Probably.
Now, again, in a recording studio, people think, oh, you go in and you record something, and switch it on, and you record this. It's a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than that. Yeah. So, are you an engineer as opposed to producer?
Yeah, like a producer would have probably more say in how the songs are written.
Yeah.
Whereas I would just kind of, the band would come to me with the songs fully finished and ready to record.
Right, but they'd be rehearsed.
Yeah.
But as a producer, you could rearrange the structure of the song.
Well, as a producer, you kind of almost co-write it with them.
Yeah.
So just stuff that you don't like or stuff that you think won't sell.
Make sure your name's on the credits.
Yeah.
But what sort of stuff was that you were recording?
It's punk rock.
Now again, is that a case of just switching up Spinal Tap to 11?
No.
And letting it rip?
Well,
yeah, of course you'd be far too young to remember. You'd know the Sex Pistols and that.
Yeah.
But they didn't play on any of them. You know, that's not them playing on any of them. That's Chris Spedding, and the drummer is somebody else, and all them people, And that was punk rock, albeit studio session music.
Well, I suppose punk rock would be different now. It'd be more I suppose pop punk rock, I suppose you could call it.
But it'd be trash
today.
metal.
Oh, no.
Or speed metal. How many different... death metal, Charmaine, that's your end, isn't it?
Well...
Come on! So everyone says.
So everyone says. Yeah, no, it's more metal, more kind
of... Periphery.
Yes.
You like... Yeah, tell us about Periphery. Tell us about this kind of music, because people will be looking at this and saying, death metal, heavy metal.
It's not death metal.
Well, it sounds like a Saucepan programme.
Periphery would be gent metal, actually.
Would it be what?
Gent metal. It's a new.
What?
It's a mixture of prog metal and.
Yeah. It's like metal with 7 and 8 string guitars.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hold on, what is it called again? Now that's a new one on me. What is it called again?
Gent.
Gent
metal. Yeah.
So they've got bowler hats and.
No.
Gent metal.
No, like I actually don't know why it's called gent. It's just called gent.
That's right.
So I don't question these things.
So emos or stuff like that, no?
Oh God, no. It's a bit.
In my day, emo was a soap powder.
Yeah.
Periphery, are they? Well, tell us. I don't know Periphery.
They're an American band,
right?
Charmaine.
Gent metal band from
America.
They're a gent metal band.
Yeah.
But who would the stuff be like? Give us a.
Have you ever heard of Meshuggah?
That's another gent metal.
Yeah,
that's another gent metal band. But what would it be like? Like, what would the similarity be? I'm intrigued. I'm going to YouTube this now, Periphery, when I go home.
You should. You really should. Great band.
They're not really like...
Anyone, really. Just...
Well, I need LSD.
No.
Can if you want, but it's optional.
Take it for the crack anyway. Hold on, Periphery. I'll come back to Periphery in a minute. Tell me more about the gig. Talking to this camera here.
Okay.
Tell everybody when. I'm talking to that one there.
Work with it.
And Charmaine now is going to give you full details on Spooked, the gig. Get down there, and you'll see. Will there be gent metal at it?
No.
No.
Unfortunately not.
Ah, no, come on.
I wish there was, but no.
We'll see. We couldn't
find any bands.
Who's your tutor for the event management?
Sue King.
What? Gent metal, Sue King, Periphery. What? Trash metal, death metal. What? Sue, she's about event management, isn't she?
Yeah,
I play in bands with Sue. And,
right.
All the time. So I know I'm going to give her some slagging about this.
Oh, God.
But come here, tell us, into the camera. Charmaine, nice and clear. Who's playing? When it is? We can see the vault bar behind you there. The excellent. Who did the poster?
That was another guy. That was Pierce. But he's off to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So
he did it in Amsterdam?
No, he's off to Amsterdam. He's gone today, so he's not here with us. But he actually designed the poster.
He's gone to Amsterdam, obviously, to study tulips.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
no
exactly what he's
that.
gone to study.
Is he into Periphery?
No. He's a DJ.
He's definitely gone to study tulips.
He'll be performing on the night as well.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's doing DJ for the night as well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is he a DJ name?
Pierce Delay.
Delay.
Yeah.
Delay, right? So Delay, he'd be DJing on the night.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Doing death metal?
No. Dance music.
Dance music.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
So
pretty much. Yeah.
So this is what we want to get across. It's not going to be all death metal and heavy metal all night. Because you want everybody to come along to this gig.
There's actually a mix of a lot of genres. There's acoustic, there's rock, and then dance at the end of the night. So
I think that's why we would have loved to have like a death metal night. It would have been brilliant, but I think we kind of wanted it to appeal to everyone.
Yes,
so
you have to get everybody across.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I veered away there. So just tell everybody out there, Charmaine, the date and where the gig is, what time it's on, what time it finishes, and what the whole crack is. You're on.
Okay. So the 25th of October, it's in the Vault Bar. There's fancy dress, drinks, promotions. We've got some live music. We've got Accessory to an Idiot playing, Easy Tide. Then we've got Nick Murray and Rhino, and there's a DJ afterwards. And it starts at
Delay.
Yeah,
DJ Delay.
It starts at 8 and it finishes about 12.
About 12.
Yeah.
That's 12 midday the next day. so it could be. So it could go from gent metal, heavy metal, to all night rave.
We'll see.
Maybe not.
But you are covering everything though, aren't you?
Yeah,
There'll be like some of the acoustic acts will be pop music.
It's very much crowd pleasers.
Yeah.
Crowd pleasers. Get your handbag out. Thanks very much for coming in. It's fantastic. Once again,
cheers for having us,
Francis. Get in another plug there for your studio. Your studio is available for recording.
Oh yes.
So any bands that are watching now, right? And we're going to have a Cavan band on now in a minute, and I know for a fact that this was recorded locally. But now up in the King's Court area, loads of music up there as well. Francis here has his own studio. He has it available, and so if you want to go in, I'm sure keenest rates, as they say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. First hour's free. That's your setting up time. But Francis, there you are. Walk away there. Tell everybody.
Well, it's Marhill Studios in King's Court. So I have a Facebook page and there's a website, kind of in construction.
What's the Facebook page called?
It's just if you type in Marhill Studios on Facebook.
Mara Hill Studios.
Yes. So MARA Hill Studios. So
right.
If you check it out, you can check out rates and check out equipment and pictures and find out everything you need to know. So
brilliant. On what date is it again?
The 25th of October.
25th of November, the Vault Bar in Cavan Town. October. Sorry, I'm rushing us all into Christmas. Thought that was Back to the Future there. Charmaine and Francis, thanks a million. Here's C. O'Neill. We'll be back with Sharon right after this.
machine, these batteries are so low. These sincere fears and phony queers are killing folks, I know. I will walk round with you in circles hand in hand. I will walk round with you in circles and we'll chat. You got to make a future out of every move you make. You know your grades are down this year, you're clocking in too late. I will walk round with you in circles hand in hand. I will walk round with you in circles and we'll chat. These are so low. These sincere fears and phony queers are killing folks, I know. You got to make a future out of every move you make. You know your grades are down this year, you're clocking in too late. I will walk round with you in circles hand in hand. I will walk round with you in circles and we'll chat. I will walk round with you in circles hand in hand. I will walk round with you in circles and we'll chat. Take me over, machine. Take me over, machine. Take me over, machine. Take me over, machine.
That was C. O'Neill and company there. Great stuff there. Forget the name because there's all sorts of confusion. We've all sorts of people in here, and we've the gorgeous Sharon and the gorgeous Lorraine joining me now. I can't. Sharon and Lorraine are joining me for a threesome. Well, looking at what they're going to talk about, they don't want me. They definitely don't want me. Look what's behind you.
Oh yeah. Oh, how did you do that? That's good.
Isn't that clever? Yeah. Now here, look at me now. Never mind them.
Yeah, it's all about you. Go on.
Right, it's all about me. Now, as you know, as we've been saying, with the big CF run is coming up now. It's the thing, isn't it? The marathon, Lorraine?
Dublin City Marathon. Yeah,
it's coming up. 29th
October, Monday week.
Oh my God! Monday week.
Yeah.
It's that soon.
Yeah, it's the bank holiday weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been training. I'm ready.
I know.
I just took a couple of days off. That's why the clumpy boots on.
Yeah, seen that.
I have the chair ready now. Chair, cup of tea. Yep, and I'll be sitting back watching the girls running.
Watching us?
Yeah.
I thought you were joining us.
I'm going to video it.
Oh, you're going to video?
You know these little bikes?
The whole video, one person all the way through.
Yeah, you know you've seen it on the Olympics where there's a bloke on the back of the bike.
Oh, okay.
And he's getting sick.
I could wear a little hat and put a camera there, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Brian, I'll check Brian and see if we've got one of them.
That'd be great. I'd love someone watching me all the time.
Says to me, we can arrange that could be arranged, and it will be arranged. But what has been arranged is a girls' night out.
Yeah.
And surprise, surprise, guess who's arranged it? guess who? Ta-da!
Well, I was supposed to be running the marathon, but I had a bit of an accident. So all of us are organising events that are running the marathon. Right. And so I had booked this. This was going to be my event.
When did you get your injury?
Oh, just before the flower.
Just when the training started for the marathon.
No, it started February.
February we started.
Yeah, that was August.
Oh, it's only us good ones that started training.
Yeah.
The second week in August. Yeah,
Second week in August.
yeah.
And
We were well on by then.
I tell you, well on when you broke your leg. What happened, Sharon?
I tore the ligaments in my knees.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'm still walking a bit funny.
I will not tell you what Dave has had to say in my ears, right? I won't tell you. But anyway, girls night out. Girls night out. Now this is part of the fundraising. So we're going to get onto the serious stuff now. This is in the Imperial on Friday, November the 2nd. I'm going to get Sharon and Lorraine to tell you all about it now, because it's all about.
Well, I can just tell you.
Gay looking fellas are going to turn girls on. That's what it looks like. Well, girls go
right,
on.
so girls night out, okay. So what I've got arranged is from 7:30 till about 9:30, 10. I have lots of businesses in the town organised to provide free nail art, maybe lashes, makeup, massages, your hair straightened or curled, anything that you need for a good night out. Any of those last minute touches that you might not be able to do yourself because you're going out quite early, that you'd like to do, then that'll all be done. There's tarot card readings as well, and I've also got before the chain gang.
But just before you get to the chain gang, the chain gang is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? The chain gang is a bit of a surprise, because we have a bit of a surprise now coming now, and it's MEIKE, the girl that works with us from Germany, is celebrating her birthday, and the girls don't know this, but we're going to bring MEIKE in here to me now. Come in, MEIKE, because the girls are going to think, because what she doesn't realise is, look behind you. MEIKE, this is MEIKE. Go down here beside me, MEIKE. This is MEIKE, and this is Paul Reynolds, our studio photographer. And we sing Happy Birthday to you. We can't see you. Happy Birthday. This goes to Germany.
Really?
Happy Birthday, dear MEIKE.
Happy birthday to you.
Like, she thought she was coming in for something else. She thought she was coming in to talk to you.
Happy birthday, MEIKE.
Come on, blow them out. Blow them out. Blow them out again, quick. Getting a tan. I'm going to get a tan or a hot flush, one or the other. Jesus. MEIKE, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Back to work.
Yeah.
I'll have a slice.
Right? Slice afterwards. Sharon, sorry about that, but we had to get that little surprise.
That's cool.
Now tell us, I want to show us
I'm
something.
very excited.
Show us a picture of the boys.
I have a nice picture of the boys' dress.
Girls' night out. Look, can you see that? Yeah, give it to me here. Give it here. Look, Dave, can you get a good shot of that now? How are you there? How's that?
Oh, you look lovely like that, Paul.
Yeah, just cut out one of their heads and you could just stick yours through it.
Actually, I've got a dickie just like that.
Really?
Yeah. Honest to God. Yeah. A little dickie like that.
You must be able to see the back of the poster.
Right. November the 2nd.
So that's it. So it's starting off like that, but also I've got little stalls to support women with new businesses. So I have a lady selling creative cakes,
right?
And she won't be selling them on the night, but just having little stalls to show what she can do, and then people could order them maybe in the future. So it's not going to. So once they spend the tickets are €20. Once they pay that, they're in. Except if they want to buy drinks and stuff. But everything else. So everything else, everything that's going to be there is all the services are going to be free, and so your
€20 covers you.
Covers you for anything that you want to have done, and then for all the entertainment, you get to get up close with the boys.
What?
And awful, and then you can stay on to the nightclub till 2:30. So you can be there from 7:30 till closing time.
Till whenever.
Yeah.
Till you wake up beside a member of the
So I might run
gang.
a competition actually to meet the guys. Oil them up first. That might be quite.
Oh yeah. We'll keep them informed then.
Yeah.
Charlie, will you be going to that? Charlie's another new member to the team here tonight, and she's looking at these posters. You're too young, child. You're too young. Well, she prefers the stripes, didn't you? She does.
So yeah, so I have before then, while everybody's getting their nailed and stuff and or beautified, I have the Soul Boys coming on. They're going to do a dance. It will be on the Cavan's Got Talent stage, and then I've got JJ Jupiter. They're going to come on as well, and then I have a Zumba dance group.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a Zumba dance group that's going to get everybody into the mood, and then the Chain Gang will be
Zumba,
on.
we hear a lot about Zumba.
Yeah.
Right? What is Zumba?
Well, Zumba is a dance, I don't know, I haven't been to a class myself, that's why I kind of thought it'd be quite good.
It's very good for your bumper.
Yes.
Allegedly.
I would say it is. I think what it is a lot of people that I've spoken to would like to see what Zumba is. It seems to be on everywhere and very popular, but they haven't. They might not want to go into the class, you know. And this way, then we can hopefully get everybody dancing the Zumba before the
boys.
Gang. And they're going to be on for an hour and a half.
Lorraine, will you be Zumbaing?
Yeah.
But Lorraine, on a serious note, you are doing the marathon, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
You're doing the marathon. Tell us a bit more about the fundraising for the. Like, you're the queen of this, really. No, seriously, you're driving force and you're chief organiser of Bottle Washer.
I started last year. A friend of mine last year did the Dublin City Marathon, and she came back to me and she had completed it, and she handed me a cheque for the CF Cavan. And I just thought, you know, that's a great idea. Yeah. And I wonder, could I get someone to represent every CF person in Cavan, or attending Cavan General?
How many is that?
There is 26, 27 in Cavan, and attending Cavan General there's over 40.
Yeah.
So there is.
What's facilities like in Cavan?
Facilities, specific CF facilities we don't have.
Right.
What we have in Cavan is we have a hospital that, thank God, they really look after our patients. You know, they know the disease, they know it well, and they know the effects of what getting an infection would cause. Yeah. So they work with us very well. We don't have the rooms we want. You know, patients need their own rooms. They need private rooms that they're not mixing with other patients, inpatients and outpatients. So we're looking for those facilities, and please God, in the not so distant future we will have them.
Will it happen?
Unfortunately, it will happen. Yeah, I'm completely.
You have a personal involvement though, haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I have a daughter with CF, Mia.
And how was she diagnosed? Is it diagnosed at birth, or is it?
Well, now since last year, when a child is born, there's a heel prick done on every child that is born. And last year they brought in that one of the tests that is done now in a child is a CF test. But when Mia was born, which is 4.5 years ago, it wasn't in. So it wasn't until Mia got sick that she was diagnosed. So it was, you know, she went through a rough enough time, but then to be diagnosed. But that was, you know, Alan Finan in Cavan General, like he.
Oh yeah, Alan, yeah.
Yeah, he was like
fantastic doctor. You know.
Yeah, like I owe everything to him. Yeah, definitely.
But now you've worked really hard when it comes to this. You've done so much fundraising. Yeah. And Sharon, over to I'm getting all emotional there, right? Back to this now, Sharon. The big night. Give us the final rundown there. What's going on?
Oh, well, just before that, I just want to say lots of the runners are going to be out on the streets, and this is the top that they're going to be wearing. So everybody toot your horn if you see any of the runners with these. These are the CF runners for Cavan Branch. So they're all going to be running the marathon. So keep an eye out for that, because they do enjoy their support.
When is the marathon?
29th of October.
29th, Bank Holiday weekend.
The Bank Holiday, the Monday, in Dublin.
Monday, so
but the next few weeks now, you'll see everybody.
Yeah, I've seen them around Cavan.
Yeah, no, you can see
other places running around and stuff
There's
like that.
54 runners.
There's 54 from Cavan?
54 Cavan people that have never, the majority of them have never ran before. I didn't walk before. As in, I never went, I didn't exercise. Yeah. So, and there's an awful lot like that. But there's 54 completing, will complete the marathon. Yes, so it's brilliant.
Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Lorraine and Sharon, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
Friday, the 2nd of November. If you're any Cavan people that are running the marathon, Sharon is going to oil you up before you actually take part in the run. Lorraine, Sharon, thanks a million. Sharon, thanks a million. Make a happy birthday, thanks a million. I'll be back next week. We're not sure who's on next week. Could be a surprise guest. Lorraine, Sharon, thanks very much. Charlie, thanks very much. Sharon, thanks